It's in the game.
They've battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. Welcome to San Diego and Snapdragon Stadium, the home of the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on another Conference USA team, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Lobos. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bought some time, now lets it go. That ball snagged for a completion. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And the Aztecs line up on 1st and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Is incomplete. It leads to second down.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That pass is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, San Diego State.
You know, it's great to see the old traditional option executed to perfection. The running back knew right where to be, didn't panic when the ball was headed his way, and then once he got into space, it was smooth sailing all the way to the end zone.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. On the move now. He lets it rip. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball. But the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one
breaks into the open. End zone ahead. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got a man down the middle. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, New Mexico. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him.
It's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up.
The two-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. San Diego State.
After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. offense will keep it on the ground here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT makes it an 8-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. San Diego State has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period.
21, New Mexico, 13.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First down, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Lobos.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
New Mexico, 19.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The San Diego State offense on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. The Aztecs pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
He'll hand it off. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the 1st, and here comes the tempo.
And the Aztecs will line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
He'll run it here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The Aztecs will try to keep this drive moving. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Wants to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aztecs. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Short throw complete to the tight end. Ball carrier tackled there. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, San Diego State.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Here's a carry for the fullback. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The distance will be from 38 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 9-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Lobos will kick this away to get the second half going. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's second down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
They'll try the right here.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they
looking to throw it deep. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the return man runs out of bounds. And the Lobos offense is back out there. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had no...
Touchdown, San Diego State. This offense cannot be stopped. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete, and he's brought down there.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
19.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
A sack sets up 2nd down. To the air, it's Daniels. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They're able to get him down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And it's a direct snap. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much on the return, but a pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel grouping.
Look out, he's in the clear. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's an important first down on that running play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move.
First down towards the receiver is incomplete. Brings up second down.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. They are pouring it on now.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
New Mexico, 19.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
The New Mexico offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And this time it's complete. Fighting him off. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Catch made on the right side. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. San Diego State has the lead here, Kirk. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
And toss play to the outside. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Aztecs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set them up first down at the 14. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Aztecs churn out another first down. And here's the handoff.
The ball carrier is the running back. He's tackled at the 9-yard line. Second down coming up.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. We'll try to run it with the option. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. QB keeps it himself. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Scanning the field. It's Daniels. Finds his target.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Lobos with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Lobos will come to the line to crank up the tempo. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Looking to throw here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he gets him for the score, cutting the lead to 14.
And makes the score San Diego State.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the offense will just take a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets up 1st and goal, the 8.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've achieved a goal.